everybody. This is a real beginner-friendly strength training program, something I would start with just to get some of the basic moves down. We're gonna only do about 5 exercises with a cardio at the end. The first set, we're gonna work 40 seconds and rest 20. The second set, we're going to do 40 and rest 15 seconds. So I'm gonna take a little bit of rest off because you'll know the exercises, at least from going through them the first time, okay? Basic full body workout here, but just quick, down and dirty. Down and dirty. All right, let's get our arms going. We're gonna warm up real quick. You may need to do a more thorough warm up, and please do, because we're gonna go pretty quick here. Take those arms up and reach it over. Come on up, grab the other wrist, reach, and one more time, both sides. Good, it's really important to always warm up, so please do not skip this part, especially if you are an early morning exerciser. Good, twist it out right here. Sorry, my animals might be around. This just feels really good. It kind of wakes up the spine. Bring it back to center right here. Kind of shake it out. Bring your knees to your chest. Good. One more each side. And then we are gonna work on our quadricep muscles. If you have to hold on to a wall or a chair, do so, but otherwise, we can work a little balance. You're not gonna hold very long. Sorry. See, look at my balance. Sometimes it helps to take your arm, reach it up towards the sky. And if you can't reach your shoestrings, I like to work out when I'm at home in bare feet, just so my whole foot gets a good workout. But you can grab your shoe, like grab your heel if you have to of your shoe. Okay, that is just one little clue. Okay, one more on each side if you haven't done them. And then we're gonna take the legs wide and just a little inner thigh stretch right here. Now, if you're pretty limber, you can reach for the ground. Good. And let's pause it on one side just for a few more seconds, and then pause it on the other side. Good. Come on up, bring those feet in. We're gonna take a deep breath in, and you're gonna take it all the way down to the floor. Bend those knees, a little hamstring stretch, hips towards the ceiling. Let's do that one more time. Deep breath in, and take it down to the ground. Hamstring stretch. I like to bend right knee, left knee, right knee, left knee, and come on up. Shake it out. Maybe let's do some wrist circles. And how about some shoulder circles back? Big shoulder circles back, and we're gonna get started. We are starting with squats. So here's the clue, here's the deal. You can go body weight. If this is your first weightlifting video or weightlifting session that you've really ever done since maybe high school or college, you might want to do body weight for the lower body. You can actually do body weight for the upper body. Like when we do bicep curls, you can just squeeze really tight. That is a possibility, or even grab some like cans of food. But if you have some light weights, I would say 5 pounds or 8 pounds, I'd love for you to try a little bit of this with weight, because the only way you are going to get stronger is if you challenge your muscles. Now, body weight for lower body, that's a lot of body weight you're working with. So I think body weight can be a really good place to start for legs. But upper body, I think you could probably get those 5 pounds out and at least do a little bit. And then if you have to drop the weights down and then finish off with just body weight, that is fine. All right, lots of options there, but I do want you to challenge your muscles. But if this is your very first time, I totally get it. You do not have to use any weight. Make sure you have some water, maybe turn some music on, and we're gonna get started. We're starting with squats. So I'm gonna grab a dumbbell in each hand and hold them right here, okay? Another way to do it is grab one dumbbell and hold that dumbbell right here at your chest, down and up. That's a possibility too. So I'm gonna start with 2 dumbbells, but I probably in the middle will drop down to 1 to show you. All right, got about 5 seconds, so grab your weight. I'm gonna start my timer right here. Now your stance is whatever is comfortable. comfortable. Here we go. We're gonna take it down. Squeeze your legs, squeeze your glutes as you stand up. Down, squeeze through the glutes and the quadriceps, so the back and the front of your legs. Trying to keep that upper body tall. Let me go from the side. I'm not going here, no, we don't wanna do that. We wanna go straight down, straight up. Right here. Good, I forgot I was gonna drop it down to one dumbbell, so this is how one dumbbell looks. Only 5 seconds. We're gonna take it down for a core exercise next, and rest. Okay, drop your dumbbells. You can put your weights to the side. We are going to do a plank. Plank position, straight arms. Now you can be in a modified plank with your knees down, so right here. The other option is to turn your toes under, lift your knees up, right here. The other option for all of this is to do it off of your elbows, right here, okay? I will cue you, we're gonna get started in 5 seconds. Plank position. Oh, sorry, my timer screwed up. All right, let's start with those straight arms on your knees. Here we go, okay. So right here, your hands are underneath your shoulders. Okay, if this is really easy, I want you to put your feet down. I know you can't see mine. Turn your toes under, lift those knees off the ground. Now you want to push the ground away from you and keep your shoulders away from your ears. If it gets hard, you put those knees down. Now again, you can do this from your elbows if you'd rather be here. And you can turn your toes under, lift those knees off the ground. Keep your shoulders away from your ears. 8 seconds. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees down and rest. Okay, we're gonna go to a tabletop row next. For the first set, we're gonna do a tabletop row. For the second set, I'm gonna show you how you can make it harder. So you're gonna get your dumbbells. Again, I will show you, you don't have to use weights, but if you have your dumbbells right underneath your shoulders, notice I'm in a tabletop position. My knees are under my hips. We're just gonna row, one arm at a time. Alternating arms. Squeezing that shoulder blade. Row, row. Now, if you don't have any weights, you can go right here and just pull it up and squeeze. You don't have to use weights. All right, here we go. Hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Let's do this. Pull that elbow high, squeeze that shoulder blade. Squeeze. I love this position. You can make this harder by going into a plank position, which is a lot harder, but that's what we do here. I'm gonna show you the second set. I'm gonna show you a bent over row. But this position right here is very safe. And pull that belly button in, and you really cannot hurt yourself here, okay? Good. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna stay on the ground. We're gonna do a bridge. So the bridge looks like this. Without any weight, your heels are gonna come close to your butt. Palms down. All we're gonna do here is lift the hips up and lower down. Now, before you lift the hips up, I want you to pull your belly button into your spine. It's called a pelvic tilt. Pull that belly button into your spine, then lift up into that bridge. My knees, my hips, my shoulders ideally are in a straight line, and then relax it down. Pull that belly button in, lift up, okay? That's where we're going. If you want to add some weight, you can put a weight right over your hip bones. I will do that so you can see. Get ready. Here we go. You're getting a little more rest than I anticipated. All right, right here, let's do this. Lift up and relax. So you just hold for a couple seconds. Lift, squeeze your glutes right and left. Relax. Squeeze, relax. Yes. You keep going. I'm gonna talk here. If you can't feel the squeeze, I want you to pull your heels in a little bit closer to your butt. And then if you still can't feel it, lift your toes off the ground. Squeeze and release. Sorry, I'm off the camera. My head is. 5 seconds. Last one, and rest. Awesome. Bicep curls. Let's stand up. I think we all know a good old bicep curl. You're gonna go double or singles. Okay, palms are gonna face the camera, okay? Palms are gonna face the camera. Now you can do this body weight, just really squeeze, release, squeeze, release. But if you can grab those 5 or 8 pounders, I would love it. All right, here we go. Let me grab my dumbbells. 3, 2, and 1. Squeeze, release, squeeze. Belly button is pulled in tight. Knees are slightly bent. Good. Nice, stable foundation. Shoulders are rolled back, so you're standing nice and tall. The only thing moving is that forearm to the elbow. That's the only thing moving. And then, of course, you're squeezing your biceps, right? Squeeze and release. Yes. 10 seconds. The second set is going to go a lot faster, okay? 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to do triceps. Drop 1 dumbbell. And all we're going to do for triceps, and then we have a cardio. Triceps. So you're going to, my dumbbell might look a little weird, but you're going to take your thumbs, wrap them around one head of the dumbbell, okay? Wrap your thumbs around. We're just going to take it down and extend it above our head, okay? Right there. Now, if you don't want to use any weight, you can just try to extend and squeeze and relax. Extend and squeeze and relax. All right, here we go. In 5. Sorry. My timer. In 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's do this. Take it back and extend. When you extend those elbows, when you straighten those elbows, you're squeezing your triceps. Let me show you. I'm going to turn around. I really take that dumbbell behind my back and extend. Down, extend, extend. Awesome. Really squeeze. Right there. Now my belly button, I'm still working on my core. I'm pulling that belly button into my spine. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Okay. Last thing we're gonna do are just some jumping jacks. You can go full in, or you can go with me and just tap a foot to the side. Your choice how hard you wanna go, okay? All right, in 5, 4, 3, 2, let's do it right here, or jump all the way through them. Right. Now, when I add cardio in, I do want you to get your heart rate up. So eventually, I hope you can jump a little through these jacks. And you just keep the knees soft. Keep the knees soft. Okay? Good. We're gonna get a little water after this and go through this set without as much instruction. One more time. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. First set done. Now, you do not have to do a second set. You can turn the camera off or your video off and do some stretching. But if you can, stay with me and do as much as you can. Rest if you need to rest more, okay? A second set is great for you. You could also, if it gets heavy, take a rest or put your weight down and just do body weight. And then I am gonna take you through a little stretch at the end. All right, let me just set up my timer. Let's see. All right. Keep walking around, do not sit down. So we're gonna work, it's about 6 minutes more. We're gonna work for 40 seconds, rest for 15. All right, we're starting with squats. Okay, I don't have to touch the timer this time. I had set it up wrong before. Okay, get ready for your squats. Grab your dumbbells if you're gonna use them. 5 seconds. 4, 3, comfortable stance. Wherever your feet go, let's do it. Down, squeeze it up. Now I want you to use your whole foot. your heels and your toes. Push through both. Really good to strengthen your whole foot, your ankle muscles and everything. Yes, down. Now I go pretty deep. If this is where your knees tell you to go and squeeze it up, that's fine. You go as deep as you can go. Awesome, 10 seconds. Yes. We're only gonna have 15 seconds rest. We're going to a plank next. And rest right here. Put your weights down. Plank position, either on your knees or full plank. You can even go between the two. In 8 seconds. Hands underneath your shoulders. 4, 3, 2, get that butt down. Here we go. Here's my modified plank. I'm pulling my belly button in tight. Breathing, not forgetting to breathe. Now I might turn my toes under and try to lift up for a few seconds. I'm squeezing everything I can. My glutes, my quadriceps, my inner thighs, pushing the ground away. And then if this gets heavy, I put the knees down. You have 15 seconds. Challenge yourself. Here come my cats. The entertainment is here. 8, 7, 6, 5. This is Ivy. 3, 2, and 1. Put the weights down. All right, rows. Either tabletop rows, if that was good for you, you stay there. Stand up with me if you want to do a bent over row. A bent over row is right here. The tabletop is safer. Here we go. So bend over if you're doing it with me. Stick your butt out. It's both arms at the same time. Squeeze your shoulders. The tabletop might be safer for you. Good. Knees are bent. If you're standing up with me, I'm gonna go to the tabletop because I don't want to confuse you all. Right here, this is the tabletop that I was talking about. And then I'm gonna pop back up, and this is your bent over row. They both work well. Bent over row is just a little bit harder. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bridge on the ground. This time I'm gonna show you how to put a weight on your hip bones. Heels towards your butt. Weight on your hip bones if you want it. Here we go. Pull that belly button in and lift up and squeeze. And release. Uh-oh, squeeze. They're gonna try to lick me. They're kittens. So they are crazy. Good. Keep going. When you lift up, you want your ankle, your toes, your ankles and your knees pointing straight ahead. You don't want them to fall apart, your knees to fall apart or anything. Nice and rigid. Straight ahead. And release. Good. 7 seconds. Give me one more. And we've got bicep curls. Stand on up. Now I know this is kind of a fast transition. Some of you might need a little bit longer, but we're gonna try to stick to our time. You join me when you can. 3, 2, good stance. Here we go. Curls. Now remember, you could go single. If it starts to get heavy, or drop your weight and just go with your body weight and really squeeze those biceps. Triceps are next, and then our jacks. And we're gonna stretch. Just a good, solid, basic strength training workout right here. Good, squeeze and release. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop 1 dumbbell. All right, tricep overhead extension. So remember, wrap those thumbs around one head of the dumbbell in 5 seconds. Arms come up. Here we go. Down and extend. Now, what I don't want you to do is arch, right? So you need to stand nice and tall. If that is hard to do, you're gonna do a split stance. And as you kick that dumbbell overhead, kind of go slightly forward. That's gonna keep you from arching your low back. Good, 15 seconds. Push. or I should say squeeze. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. All we have left are our jacks. You go as hard as you want with these jacks. I'm gonna stay with a tap. If you wanna do full jacks, go for it. This is it. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Right here. Anytime you get your arms overhead, anytime you're gonna get that heart rate up a little bit more. But right here, go for it if you can. If your bladder is an issue, you could still get your heart rate up and keep those arms a little bit lower. This is still another way to get that heart rate up. And of course, the way I'm doing it will protect your bladder completely. All those issues that us women have, right? 4, 3, 2, and 1. High five. There is your basic strength workout. Fantastic. All right, stay standing. Grab some water if you need it. Now, you guys, those are basic moves. But guess what? I would do that workout in a second. You know how I make it hard? Lift heavy and really jump through those jacks and get my heart rate up. Get the sweat factor on. You can make any basic workout hard by using heavier weights. So simple works, simple works. All right, let's just take one arm across. Way to go. Good, shake it out, other side. Good, oops, guess what? I had my shoulder like way up towards my head. Try to keep that shoulder relaxed. Let's go one more each side. If your heart rate is up, do not sit down. Actually, even keep the legs moving to keep the blood pumping. Other side. We're gonna go to our triceps next. Okay, shake it out. Let's take those arms up. You're gonna press one elbow down, kind of reaching your hand down your back. Great. Relax, other side. Press that elbow down. One more each side. Good, last one. Great, okay. Bring those feet together. We're gonna take a deep breath in and exhale. Now take those feet apart again. Reach those arms up, grab one wrist, just like we did in the warm-up. Now here we're gonna hold it longer. I want you to give that hip some attitude. Push it out. Really reach those arms. Come on up, grab the other wrist. Do the same thing on the other side. Push that hip out. And then come on up, and we're gonna take this to goalpost arms and pull back and lift the head up towards the ceiling. Big chest stretch right here. Open up. Good, relax a little bit, bring those arms above your head. Let's do that one more time. Goalpost arms and open up. Good, relax it all down. Let's roll those shoulders either forward or back, whatever feels the best for you. Awesome job. Okay, you might wanna hold on to something. We're gonna stretch our quadriceps, the front of our thighs. If you're not gonna hold on to anything, I like to lift one arm up. So I'm gonna do my right leg, so my left arm is up, and I'm gonna grab and work on a little balance here. Now I'm thinking about squeezing my glutes together, pushing my hip bones forward, kneecap towards the ground. Good, let's switch it up. Other side. Spread your toes out. Balance is hard, so if you're struggling, please hold on to something. Great. All right, let's take those. Let's actually have a seat on the ground. Have a seat on the ground. We're gonna do a butterfly. Heels together, and let's push the knees down. Sit nice and tall. Pushing the knees down towards the ground. Good, and release. What are you guys doing? No. And push down. Fantastic. And release, crisscross applesauce. We are just gonna rotate. So I want you to take, I know I'm not mirroring you completely, but you're gonna take one arm, cross it over, and then just twist and look behind you. Come on back to center, other side. Cross that arm, twist and look behind. And back to center. One more exercise for our lower body. We're gonna do a seated figure 4. If you can do this, you're gonna take that right leg, cross it over the left knee. So right here, sitting nice and tall might be enough of a stretch in that right glute for some of you. If not, what I like to do, let me show you from the side. So I'm right here. So I'm like, okay, I could get a little deeper into this. I'm gonna bring my heel in and push my body in. So I had a little space there, but I'm gonna try to just push a little bit harder. Yes. Ease out of that, let's switch. Start wide. Kind of evaluate where you're at. It's like, okay, that's plenty. Or if you want a little bit deeper, bring that heel in and push. Ooh, this side for me is a little bit tighter than the other side. Good. Ease out of that. All right, let's go ahead, come up on our knees. We're gonna take a nice slow rise. Just kind of shake it out. You might have to hold on to something. Stand up, kind of shake it out. Let's roll out the wrists. Maybe get some hip circles in. These feel really good at the end of a workout, even at the beginning of a workout. Other direction. And you guys, we are done. We're gonna take a couple deep breaths to finish this up. And you've got a good workout under your belt. All right, just relax. I want you to bend your knees deeply and take a deep breath in. Reach for the ceiling, elongate through the spine, and exhale. And one more time, deep breath in, and exhale. And you are done. Thank you for joining me. I'd love to have some comments. Let me know what you thought about this workout, okay? Have a great day. Bye-bye. Great job.